Hey guys, my name is Thomas and I'll show you my 4x4 ambulance camper. This is a great basic platform for a camper van as it is a solid aluminum frame and it's on a track chassis. That's why a lot of people use this truck for as a camper. Okay, these trucks are great because they have lots of compartments, just like so. And this one we have a hot water heater. So this thing's got like 33-inch tires and about 6-inch lift. It's nice that you can lift it pretty easily as it is just a Ford truck. In a bag here there's a spare tire carrier that doesn't have a spare tire at the moment. It's over there. There is a spare fuel rack and then another compartment here, and there's water coming out of there, so that's a water storage. On the other side here we have a ladder to go up to the roof. There's a gray water tank down there, and then this little door goes to the shower. Okay, so the front got a custom bumper with a 12,000 pound winch and a synthetic rope, and then up top there we have a bunch of lights for night driving and when you're just out in a bush and you need some extra light. We have 3 solar panels and then a bunch of other lights all around, and there's 4 security cameras just if you're in there and you want to check what's going on all around you, like bears and some other wildlife. There is also a roof vent up top there. Normally these things come with two-wheel drive and they're a bit lower. They have dually wheels in the back, but you can actually pretty easily convert it to 4x4 and jack it up a little bit, so you got more ground clearance for going over ditches and stuff like that. So we don't actually live in this van, we use it for travels, and we also rent this van to other people that want to kind of explore Canada and just travel around here. Well, the benefits of this particular van is that you can actually go out and you don't have to stay in campgrounds. You can go out to the wild places where some other people might not be able to get in there, and then you can just stay there comfortably for a couple of days or a week or two, and just go out, do some sports you like and outdoor activities, and you come back, you have a nice shower, you can turn on your heater and you're nice and comfy, cook some nice food, and yeah, there we go. Okay, so on the inside here we have a seats from a Mitsubishi Delica that you can actually swivel, and you can hang around here and eat some food, cook. The front there is original panel from the old ambulance, but we kind of customize it and put some different buttons wherever we need it. From here we have all the electrical stuff, all the wires, which can be kind of overwhelming, but if you label it correctly and do all it yourself, then and you can make it pretty organized. Here we got the power inverter that converts the battery that converts the power from 12 volt to 110 volts. Also here there is a panel to switch from the shore power to the inverter. Oh, there's also the solar controller. Everything is kind of labeled here as we use it as a rental unit for other people, right? So the challenges of this can be storage for sure. If you go out for couple months or even weeks and it's 2 of you, and then you have a bunch of gear, a bunch of clothes, then that can be a challenge for sure. But other than that, I don't think there are any hard challenges. Okay, so the cost of these can vary quite a bit, right? So it depends what kind of deal you get from the beginning on a stock ambulance. Like sometimes you can get them pretty cheap. I mean, like you can, if you're lucky, you can find one for, let's say, $2,000. But then it depends what kind of equipment you want to put in. It adds up pretty fast, and just to 4x4 van like this, I mean, if you get a company to do it, it'll be like $20,000. If you do it on your own, it'll be probably 8 or something, right? So there is a big variance in the price, and yeah, I think you can get a nice van like this for maybe $30,000 to $60,000, something like that. You know, it all depends on your skills and your expectations and what do you want, right? The nice thing about these ambulances is that you can actually get it with a pretty good engine base. Like this one is the 7.3 liter Power Stroke, and they're relatively simple engines, and there's tons of information online on repairs and upgrades and stuff like that. And the other nice thing is that you can actually like add a secondary tank, and you can run these engines on a alternative fuel. Like we use old vegetable oil from the restaurant that you can actually collect for free, and then you can just filter it and run a truck on vegetable oil, which is pretty cool. It saves you lots of money. Well, I think everybody should try and either rent an RV or just go out and do some camping. You know, it's definitely a cool experience, and it'll definitely give you some value. But to do it like full time or to go for long trips, it's you gotta be like an adventurous person and being okay of, you know, not being super comfortable sometimes, and yeah, just expect the unexpected. You know, things can go down, you know, like your van can break down, or I don't know, you can run into some issues, and not everybody can handle it, so yeah, it can be challenging. You know, building a van like this, it takes a lot of skill, and you got to learn like electrical stuff, plumbing, just regular construction stuff. So my challenge is electrical, but I learned quite a bit, and I think I got better. And regarding the travels, you know, it's you got to learn to accept things and be patient, and also you got to learn how to fix things. You know, if something happens to your engine, you should know the engine, or at least research and be prepared to things to break down, and learn how to fix them yourself. So yeah, this is kind of the fuel you can use in these trucks. It's used vegetable oil from a restaurant, and then you can kind of filter it as much as you can, and then you just, you know, have your little gas station at your house that you just put it in, and that's it, you're rolling. Yeah, like don't expect the van life or living in a van experience to be as you see it on Instagram. Like the reality is different, and it's nice to do it if it's your choice, but if it's out of necessity, I don't think it's that good, and it can ruin your experience. And also some people expect that you're gonna save a lot of money not paying rent or stuff like that, but at the end of the day, like you still have to pay for repairs. You know, you don't have a shower, you gotta get a gym membership, you gotta go out there and shower in the gym. And you know, there can be lots of inconvenient stuff about this, but yeah, it all depends on the person and their setup, so yeah, it can vary a lot. So yeah, you can really downsize on your stuff if you live in a van, but then it comes with the price that you don't actually have a storage to store your stuff, right? So like for me, for example, like I like that I have a little garage, and I can work on my vans and on other friends' vans and stuff like that. So for me, it's not actually possible to just get rid of my stuff and you know, downsize to that minimal, because I like to have my tools, and I like to be able to fix stuff and build stuff, and so yeah, that's my opinion. Okay, so the reason we like these trucks is that yeah, they have a good ground clearance, and it can get you to places where, you know, not too many people with RVs and stuff like that can get to. Not like we don't go to campgrounds and just to more to remote places, and you know, just enjoying the piece of that. And yeah, I like to ride dirt bike and mountain bikes, and sometimes we throw canoe up top, and we go out for a canoe ride. And yeah. Okay, so I think for any experience in life, it's like you gotta do what you really like and love, and you gotta create your own experience, and don't listen too much to others people's opinion. You know, just create your own opinion, and don't listen to the haters, because there are always gonna be some haters, right? And yeah, just follow your heart.
Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend. Also, if you want to watch more alternative dwellings, we got a playlist popping up right here, and we release new episodes every single Sunday, so consider subscribing.